But we begin tonight with breaking news. 2 weeks after police received a threat against school children in Johnston, Cranston, and Warwick, police in those communities are now responding to a second threat.
Let's get right to Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner with the breaking details parents need to know.
Mike, Shannon, good evening. Well, frustrating. That is the word Dr. Judith Lunston, the superintendent of the city of Cranston, used to describe this latest threat letter. As before, Johnston Police, the lead agency, the department said it would not be going on camera, but we did receive word from them on paper, and we're going to go to that now, put it up on the screen. Today, the Johnston Police, it says, received a similar anonymous letter to last week's threat, through the mail, in which a physical threat was made to the schools in Johnston, Cranston, and Warwick. It goes on to say, after a meeting between Chief Tamburini, Colonel McCartney, and Colonel Winquist, the schools in each jurisdiction will have continued police presence, both marked and unmarked, throughout the next 2 days. We also caught up with Colonel Winquist with the Cranston Police, and here's what he had to add to that statement. Take a listen.
Any type of threat that we get, especially when it involves our schools, we're going to make sure we have proper security in place, and we're going to do that this week.
Now, Dr. Lunston tells me it appears, or police rather informed her, the letter appears to be from the same author. We just spoke to all three mayors from all three communities, and they say that they are definitely looking in that direction, that that's the indication at this point, but it has to undergo further analysis. The letter does, and again, these patrols will continue through week's end, much in the same fashion that they did this last round. And they were able to very successfully keep the schools safe. They have that plan moving forward. We'll have sound from all three mayors hopefully coming up at 6 o'clock, and we will see you then. Live in Johnston tonight with the Northwest Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.
We begin with breaking news that we first brought to you on Eyewitness News live at 5. 2 weeks after receiving a threat against school children, police are responding to a second letter.
And it targets the same three communities, Warwick, Cranston, and Johnston. That's where Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner is now live with the Northwest Mobile Newsroom.
Mike, Shannon, good evening. Well, since we saw you at 5 o'clock, we spoke to all three mayors face to face. They were in one group, and they did not hold back on their feelings for the individual behind this threat. But of course, we start off by asking about this latest letter's content. And here's how Warwick Mayor Scott Avedijan answered that.
The second letter that we received certainly was a lot less threatening and a lot less alarming than the first one, but it was still taking it very seriously.
There's a belief that it is the same author. Do you know that to be true, or whether they're looking at it in that framework?
I think we suspect that.
We suspect that. Yeah.
They're now doing the analysis to confirm that.
We're hoping this person gets caught, and we will prosecute to the fullest extent of the law, and we will be in court ensuring that the judge, whoever he or she is, throws the book at this person.
We're not going to be paralyzed by fear. We are going to have a safe environment for our kids. We are going to have a sense of normalcy for our students. They're going to have a safe environment to learn in, and we will get you, and we will prosecute you to the fullest extent.
So again, moving forward, police presence at all schools over the next 2 days, particularly at peak times like departure and arrival. And also tonight, Superintendent DeLulo here in Johnston tells me that all social activities for tonight have been canceled, but that is going to be evaluated on a daily basis. Live at Johnston Town Hall tonight with the Northwest Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.